How powerful it is to hear that we've been contributors to this country since the 16th century, just like that. How powerful is history to equip us with the tools that we need to understand that our ancestors have been contributors, that we've been positively affecting this country since ever. We need to know more. We need to be more curious about our past. We need to be more proud of our past. Let's write more, research more, author more. Our history is power, and equally, our present is fabulously contained with data that indicates how strong we are, how much we need to be on the known of our data and our facts. We have to become factivists of our own community. It is important to know what we have, the areas where we have to be proud, and also the areas of the barriers that we have, so that we're able to call for support and address those issues so that we can advance and thrive.
Hi, I'm Jens Manuel Krogstad, a senior writer and editor at the Pew Research Center. Today, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about some of the big trends shaping the nation's Latino population. There are more than 62 million Hispanics living in the United States today, and their numbers grow every year. By one measure, the Hispanic population is projected to reach 100 million by 2050. Latinos play a big role in driving population growth in the US. Over the past decade, Hispanics have accounted for about half of the nation's entire population growth. Though the Latino population is not growing as fast as it once did, no other racial or ethnic group has seen their growth make this type of impact. Latinos, whether born in the United States or somewhere else, have roots in Puerto Rico and more than 15 countries across Latin America. Those with Mexican origins account for about 6 of every 10 Hispanics in the country today, and they number more than 37 million. Puerto Ricans are the next largest group, with a population of about 6 million. Cubans, Salvadorans, and Dominicans all have populations of at least 2 million, while there are at least 1 million Guatemalans, Colombians, and Hondurans. Some of the fastest growing Hispanic origin groups in the US are those with roots in Venezuela, the Dominican Republic, Guatemala, and Honduras. Latinos in the United States are a young population. Their median age is 30, with the typical immigrant much older than the typical US-born Latino. This youth can be seen in public schools. In 18 states, Latino children account for at least 1 in every 5, or at least 20% of kindergartners. This is true not only in states with established Hispanic populations like California, Texas, and Florida, but also in the Pacific Northwest and in the Midwest. Many Latinos speak Spanish and are proud of their language. 95% of Latinos have said it's important for future generations to speak Spanish. More than 3/4 of Hispanics are either Spanish dominant or bilingual. Spanish use declines as immigrant connections grow more distant. Yet even among the children of immigrants, a clear majority say they are bilingual. And among Hispanics with grandparents or more distant relations who are immigrants, about 30% say they are bilingual. Hispanic identity is personal. Latinos have an inclusive view of what it means to be Hispanic. 71% of Latinos say you don't have to speak Spanish to be Latino, and 84% say you don't have to have a Hispanic last name to be Latino. At the same time, nearly half of Hispanics say speaking Spanish is an essential part of what being Hispanic means to them. For some, things like socializing with other Latinos and attending cultural celebrations like posadas or quinceañeras are essential to their Latino identity. Latinos have been hard hit by COVID-19, both in their health and finances. And these impacts have been widespread, with Latinos across age, education, immigration, and political party groups saying they've been harmed by the virus. About half of Latinos say they or someone close to them has been hospitalized or died due to COVID-19. And about half of Latinos say that someone in their household has lost a job or taken a pay cut during the pandemic. A clear majority of Latinos say they have faced financial challenges since the start of the pandemic. Latinos are especially likely to have had problems if someone in their household lost a job or took a pay cut. 3 in 4 Latinos in these households say they have had financial difficulties. Half of Latinos in homes where someone lost a job or took a pay cut say they have had trouble paying bills. Amid these challenges, Hispanics have leaned into family ties and friendships during the pandemic. A majority say they have helped relatives or close friends in several ways, by delivering groceries, running errands, or caring for their children, by sending or loaning money to family or friends in another country, or by sending or loaning money to family or friends in the United States. It's been a pleasure to speak to you today about some of the trends shaping the nation's 62 million Latinos as a way to kick off Hispanic Heritage Month. Saludos.